Sitting in a sofa, me and my teammate suddenly thought to make a documentary kind of video on Northeast and Northeastern culture. So guys, here in this video, me, my brother, my friends will answer some questions related to Northeast. We hope you guys will like it. So let's start. Northeast knows it.
Yeah, Northeast India, one of the most significant social change uh, when compared to the rest part of this country. I think one of the most remarkable factor that makes it stand out to other part of the nation is the fact that the women-centric social evils that were practiced in many parts of the country and that is still being practiced in many parts of the nation weren't really prevalent in this part of
That'd be
the region.
fantastic. That'd be
In the
fantastic.
literacy rate, Mizoram is just two states away from Kerala and Lakshadweep to be the top literate state of the country. And women are seen to do pretty well in education, which brings me to
So the people of northeastern India, they're like extremely diverse group of people who don't really get explored a lot, and there are so many cultures and festivities and hidden histories that we're never really taught about in schools or colleges or in pretty much any educational institution.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I guess we all have in the entire country and even outside of this country, there's a lot to learn about northeastern India. And I'm not saying this because I am a part of it, I'm saying it because I don't know a lot of it. And I think we all should learn about this place more often. There's some beauty in this culture, and the people here are extremely welcoming to change.
Northeastern people. So you'll meet the most kind-hearted people in Northeast, and they are very much open-minded. They are very much friendly. They don't carry egos with them, and they are
That'd be
very much
fantastic.
adventurous
That'd be
and
fantastic.
fun-loving people.
brings me to the next question of yours, and that is if Northeast's cultural and ethnic diversity the best. I must tell you that it is not only the best but the greatest. If I'm to talk about the various dances of northeastern region, be it the mass dance from Meghalaya or uh, the bamboo dance from Mizoram or the famous Ras Leela dance of Manipur, which has left the audience awestruck and overwhelmed over the years, will tell you a different story of its cultural and ethnic diversity. The people actually of this region are lucky to maintain its cultural and ethnic diversity and yet be untouched by its modernization. It is only in northeastern region that you will be touched by its rain, mist, and rivers. It is only in northeast that you will see the mountains to kiss the sky.
Now, like I've said before, I don't think I know. I don't. Northeastern culture is the best. Now that requires me to know all the other cultures in the world, right? So, yeah. So far, amongst all the cultures that I've met, Northeastern culture is definitely the most diverse one that I can think of right now. So, because Northeastern culture is not one culture, it's a combination of like God knows how many. I can think of seven at this moment, but there are way more than seven, right? So, yeah, it's definitely the most diverse one.
Guys, Northeast knows it here. My question is, do you think Northeastern culture is the best? Yeah, I think Northeastern culture is the best, dude. Yeah, it's the best. Here are some of my points which describes why Northeastern culture is the best. My first point is Northeastern people are truly enthusiastic and submissive kind of people. And my second point is Northeast is one of the most eco-friendly region in India. Yes. And my third point is Northeast includes vast traditional cultures and natural resources.
Do you know Rakuda? राकुदा मुझे भी याद है राकुदा को मैंने एक बार पोस्टर में देखा था थोड़ा गे टाइप लग रहा था गे टाइप लग रहा था तो मैं सोचा ये कौन है फिर कुछ दिन बाद ही मेरे को पता लगा कि ये एक रेडियो चैनल होस्ट करता है और बहुत नाम है इसका बट सच्ची में मुझे ये थोड़ा गे टाइप लगता है
Fuck him. He is a total dhabba. Okay, he's a total thappa and he don't have any talents. I feel like puking over his movies means he got no sense at all.
About Rakuda, I have heard about Rakuda. I don't know. He seems to be like this one, really like an actor apparently who works in this low budget films, and he has basically become the like perfect meme material for pretty much every memer in Assam. So I guess that's what Rakuda is. We all love Rakuda a lot. Uh, my views on women empowerment in India, in northeastern India, yeah, it's definitely catching up. I Now definitely women empowerment has always been like this really extremely controversial topic, and it's definitely gaining pace here. It still has a pretty long way to go. I admit that, but it is happening. Oppression is no longer, and definitely there are problems that pretty much the entire world is facing. It's not just localized, and we have to face it, right? Someone has to talk about these things. So yeah, we're catching up.
Me to the next point of yours, and that is women empowerment. You see, when we think of the world of sports, the picture is clearly seen to have been dominated by the men fraternity, which is not the case in Northeast. In Northeast, women have always led the sports in the forefront and are seen to do pretty well nationally and both internationally.
India. Okay, women empowerment in Northeast India. If you look a few decades ago, we will find that women were tortured. Women were many malpractices were done against women in Northeast India. But today, if you look from today's point of view, we'll find that women are taking their stand. Women are fighting for their demands. Women are fighting for their cause. Women empowerment has increased tremendously in the present decades, and yes, I think this is how it's going to continue.
गाइज कमेंट करके ज़रूर बताइए हमें आपको वीडियो कैसा लगा, और वीडियो को ज़रूर लाइक कर दीजिए और अपने दोस्त फैमिली के साथ शेयर कर दीजिए, और एक बार नॉर्थ ईस्ट को सपोर्ट ज़रूर कीजिए।